Hey guys, Gaston with Rough Country here with Ryan from Operation Reconnect and their latest giveaway Jeep, We the People 2. You can win this Jeep, but before we get into the Jeep and all of its attributes, let's kick it over to Ryan. Ryan, won't you explain to us exactly what is Operation Reconnect and what do you guys do?
Operation Reconnect is a very simple concept. We are a nonprofit organization that brings military families down to the Gulf Coast when they return home from overseas deployments, and we give them 7 days of uninterrupted time with their family at no cost, free of charge. The Jeep projects are one of our largest fundraisers that allows us to bring the majority of the families down, and it's We the People that allows us to execute our mission.
That's awesome, guys. So not only do you get a chance at a magnificent Jeep, but you also support a great cause, getting these military families some time to decompress and reconnect, hence Operation Reconnect. Now, I'm gonna go over some of the Rough Country items that we donated to make this Jeep even better. Right off the bat, we can see we've got our winch bumper that has our slimline 20-inch LED as well as some 2-inch pods. We've also got our 13,000-pound winch mounted up here, 3.5-inch lift with our M1 monotube shocks. We've also got our V2 steering stabilizers up under there. I can see those. Lighting everything up under the fenders, we've got our rock lights. And speaking of our fenders, you guys always add a special touch to the wheel wells. I do see the Rough Country wheel wells. And then we've got quotes. We've got a John F. Kennedy quote here. We've got a Ronald Reagan quote here.
Over here we have Abraham Lincoln. And the last one is Franklin Roosevelt.
Lighting wise, we've got our 50-inch single row with our 50-inch brackets. We've also got our A-pillar brackets with our 2-inch pods here. I see we've got our E-board power step. They make a big difference, and the best part is when you don't need them, they're pretty much not there. Coming around back, I recognize these as our LED tail lights. We've got our rear bumper with swing-away tire cradle. And we'll talk about this mural on the hood in just a second, and it is paint, it is not a wrap. But first, let's pop the hood, and we'll take a look at a couple of Rough Country products under here. Right off the bat, you can see we've got our hood assist shock, so we don't have to mess with the prop rod. We've got that 8-gain controller. Nice and clean install here, controlling as many different lights as you could possibly throw at it. And trust me, Operation Reconnect can throw a lot of lights at a Jeep.
Well, as you can see, there's a mural that drapes this entire vehicle. I'd like to start here in the front with the eagle head, which is very prominent on the hood. We wanted to give the American Eagle a very patriotic theme. As Gaston said, this is all hand painted. This is not a wrap. The details are amazing to see, especially in different lighting, whether you're outside in sunlight, indoors. It has a different appearance every time you look at it. But the eagle is holding on to the preamble of the Constitution, and that scrolls down through the grill, and all of the lettering is detailed all of the way down on this. Not everybody notices it on the first look, but there's an actually 13-star American flag buried into this wing. Again, just gives it that depth and layered effect. It would be easy to slap a stencil on here and call it a day, but our service members do not cut corners. Operation Reconnect will not cut corners. That's why we're so honored to partner with Rough Country, because we put our blood, sweat, tears, and love into this project so we can serve more military families, give them the time together that they deserve.
Ryan, why don't you tell these fine people exactly how they can register at a chance to win this Jeep?
Well, if you're not in the Gulf Coast area, you can always go on our website 24 hours a day, 7 days a week at operationreconnect.org, and you can get 1 ticket for $20. You can get 10 tickets for $100. Or this year, we actually have a special entry that will get you all the way to the final round of the drawing. But if you purchase 1,000 tickets, that automatically gets you to the final round of the drawing.
It's like a speed pass.
Yes, the speed pass.
Nice.
So automatically, $10,000 gets you 1,000 tickets, but it gets you to the final round of the drawing.
So go to the website, order your bundle of tickets, support a great cause, and get a chance to win this Jeep.